Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of Let's Build a Christmas House in The Sims 3. So yesterday I uploaded the first part of this series and many people seemed to like it, so I decided to directly record a new part, or at least directly record the building part of a new episode. And now I'm just recording the voice over, and I can already tell that we do a lot in this episode again, and also we make very much progress, because in the end we will have all the wall paintings, we will have all the windows and a start at the front garden of the house, which already turned out to look pretty cool. But the main part of this part we will be doing the wall paintings, and I'm very happy with how that turned out to look like, because normally I'm not very happy, or I don't really like to do the wall paintings and the windows, because usually the house turns out to look worse when I've done the windows and the wall paintings. But it can also turn out to look better than it did before, and I can tell that this time it looked better than it did before, so I'm very happy with that, and I hope you also like that. Also, I didn't really know what to talk about for those 15 minutes I think it was, so this time I decided to come up with something. And here in the Netherlands we have an action for a charity and a Christmas yeah, you say that? A Christmas action, I think. How do you say it? Yes, I think you say Christmas action. And with that, three radio DJs from a Dutch radio station, they go in a house somewhere in the Netherlands, a glass house, and they go there from yesterday. They got in there, and they stay in there for a whole week without food, and they try to gather some money for a charity in Africa. So children have, I think this time the goal or the money goes to Africa, so people have clean drinking water there, so that's a very good charity. And I wonder if people in, or if your country also has something like this. So if you live in like the USA or something, does a television how do you say that actually? Does a television program or radio program have a special something to do with Christmas, in which they get money for for a charity? And because here in the Netherlands it's quite a big let me search how you say that, because I really have to know how you say that. So let's go to Google Translate. Yes, that's the advantage of doing the commentary after building the house, which by the way we're still adding the wall paintings. And well, my internet is slow right now, you don't want to know. But yeah, I just decided to talk about this because I was interested if your country also does that. So you live, whether you live in the USA, Australia, or I don't know, Sweden or something, I don't know. But yeah, does your country do something? And let's see what it is. Yeah, it's a fundraising campaign sort of thing, which people can, because that's actually the main thing of it. People they raise money by people asking to have their favorite song on the radio, and they have to pay for that, and that money goes to the good charity. So that's a good way of getting money together. And also, I think, because you might wonder how much money they get together then, well, last year, because it's already for, I think this is the 10th time they have this, it's called Serious Request by the way. Last year they raised 12 million euros, and that's very much, because in the Netherlands are only 17 million people living, so that's very many people, very much money for such actually quite less people in, or lower, how do you say that, come on, low amount of people, I don't know. My grammar today is like crap, I have the feeling. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because then we have something to talk about. But here we start with doing the wall paintings, and you see me making kind of the first wall painting, and it looks kind of light maybe. But later I will be changing that because first I thought it would be the good color, but then I added something else and the combination wasn't very good. So I decided to change it, and in the end it turned out to look way better. So yeah, I hope you also like it because I spent quite much time on doing this. And also the Let's Build an Amusement Park series, I think, might already start tomorrow because yeah, then I have holiday, I have Christmas holidays, which is great, and then I have time to record this new series. And also by the world actually, because it comes with the world Roaring Heights, if you don't know yet. But I couldn't buy the world just because I had tests, and yeah, I just had to focus on school and I couldn't make many new videos because I had time to record this, but I can only focus on one thing at a time, or well, I can focus on more things at a time, but not 2 new series at one time. And because this has kind of a limit of the days I can upload it, I decided to start with this one, because my goal is to upload all the parts or episodes before Christmas, or the last episode when it's Christmas. So yeah, I had to kind of hurry, but I hope you really like this series. At least I do, and I get very many nice replies and comments on it, so I'm very happy with that. So I hope you don't really mind my English in this part, or actually in all my videos, because sometimes I still get comments saying like your accent or your English. I understand that you think it is not good, and I also know it myself, but yeah, I don't really know what to do about it. I try to get kind of a normal accent, but that's not really possible, because an accent is not something you can really like lose or you can get, except for just practicing a lot. But I try to do that, but yeah, still not everyone likes it. But I don't really, yeah, because it's kind of strange, because in the comments I always read like, oh, your accent is terrible, and then the next comment is, whoa, your accent is great. And then yeah, it's kind of strange, but yeah, I personally don't really like my accent, and I wish I could just talk like normal, like Americans or no, a Great Britain people talk, but that's just not really possible, because if I start to talk like really try to talk with an accent, then I start to talk very strange, and you don't want to hear that. So yeah, I hope you don't really care and you just like to watch the videos, and you don't really mind that my English is like horrible. So we actually have done quite many wall paintings at the moment, and we're still at the front of the house, but now we start doing the back of the house. Yes, there we go. And I'm very happy with how it turned out to look like, the house. And also actually this is the first time that I really make a house with this color combination. And the problem when you make a Christmas house is that the color combination is very important, because that's almost the only thing you see of the house, because you don't really see the roof, because that's yeah, that's how do you say that? There's snow on the roof, so you can't see that. And also the windows are kind of important, but not very. And also you have to make it kind of detailed by doing the wall paintings, because for example terrain paint doesn't really work. So yeah, it's very important, but I think it turned out to look very cool, and I hope you also think that. But already in the first part many people said they liked it, so I'm very happy with that, because every time I see a comment I'm very happy with it, and I still get an email every time I get a comment. So just please keep commenting, because I really see it. So yeah, that's great. And what are we doing right now? We're still doing wall paintings. yes. Um, and now now this time I have thought of something to talk about, and I still don't really know what to talk about. But that fundraising project is called Serious Requests, because I will just talk about that some more. And it are free radio DJs who just go in a house where everyone can see them, and they kind of make like they don't really act, but they are like doing nice to everyone who's watching them, because whole house is of glass. If I haven't said that before, I don't know. And so everyone can see them, and they kind of entertain the people, and those people give money to them in order to let them get the good music on the radio, the music which they want to be on the radio. And I think that's a very good fundraising project. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about it because I always listen to that radio station, and I just wondered whether your country also has something like this, because I think this is kind of unique. I know actually that Swiss does have something like this, so if you live there, I've actually never heard people saying they are from Swiss. If you say, yeah, it is Swiss, right? Yes. But I have heard from many people where they come from, and every time I get amazed by where people watch from all over the world, from Australia to Brazil to the USA, to hell, I don't know, yeah, to many different places. So here we actually start doing the garden. Here I added some stones, and I first wanted to use one kind of stone, but then I forget that always looks like crap, so I decided to remove it and place this what you see right now instead. Also my goal, and I'm sure that I will complete that, is to not use any palm trees in this house, which will be kind of special because I always use palm trees, as you know. But yeah, I hope you like it. Also here you see me doing the terrain paint, which is kind of unuseful, but I think I will also add some shots of the house when it's not in snow, when I do the end video. And then the terrain paintings look better, or the terrain paintings make the house look better. So yeah, we're quite close to the end of this first part. I think less than 1 minute left. In the end I will again add some nice screenshots of how the house looks like in snow, and I can tell you that it looks great, so I'm very happy with that, because normally the houses look like crappier than they look when they are normal in snow, and I have to admit normally it would look better, but it doesn't look as crappy as it as some of my other winter houses look, because this time it was kind of light. Also you see me adding kind of a pond or lake over here, but I will extend that in a later part. So we go over to the screenshots in just a second. Thanks for watching this part. Sorry for my very bad English in this part. I hope you don't really mind. I hope you enjoyed it, and also I hope to see you back in part 3 and probably part 1 of Let's Build an Amusement Park. Bye.